Breaking news. Some scientists now think that pollution is becoming a bigger problem than global warming in Alaska. Let's take a closer look at the environmental problems facing Alaska with meteorologist Karen Minton. Karen?
Thanks, Red. As you can see, it's pretty windy here on Alaska's tundra. Tundras have the coldest climate in the whole world. Today, the temperature ranges from 9 to 18 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a little bit warmer than the past few years because of global warming. Back to you, Fred.
Thanks, Karen. When people talk about global warming, they usually mention polar bears. That's right, Fred. Take a closer look at the plants and animals on Alaska's tundra. Take it away, Glenn.
Thanks, Jovita. Before we can talk about the plants and animals found on the tundra, we have to talk about the environment. There is a layer of frozen soil known as permafrost. In the summer, this permafrost layer thaws to only a few centimeters, but it's still frozen. There are no trees, as you can see, on the tundra of Alaska. This is because of the constant freezing and thawing cycle. Here is an example of one of the plants found on the tundra. As you can see, these are grasses. Some other examples of plants found on the tundra is low-growing shrubs, mosses, and more grasses. These plants adapt to the harsh climate by growing close together and low to the ground, so ice particles and temperature have less of an effect. Some plants have even adapted to grow under a small layer of snow. Others produce very small leaves and bloom flowers quickly to store as much water in the plant as possible and to make the most of the short, warmer summer weather. Now, let's look at the animals meteorologist Karen Minton has found on the tundra. Karen?
Thanks, Glenn. I'm here with an Arctic fox. This little fellow's name is Blitz. We've been tracking her for a few months now. Some other animals that live in the area include gray wolves, snow geese, and caribou. These animals have lots of adaptations. This little fellow has a white fur coat to blend in with the snow. Some other adaptations include migration, hibernation, and plenty of other ones. Some animals have fur that traps heat for insulation. Other animals move in large herds or groups so they can stay warm.
Wow, Blitz is so cute. It looks pretty cold out there. Alaska has some of the lowest net primary productivity. That's right, Jovita. This is because of the cold, short growing seasons and infertile soil. The 1 to 2 meters worth of permafrost traps the soil's nutrients so that no crops can easily be grown. Wow, that's interesting, Fred. Moving on to the breaking news of today. Humans have a large impact on the environment. Some human impacts include hunting, overfishing, oil reserve targets, garbage, and release of greenhouse gases. Global warming causes environmental changes that takes animals and plants millions of years to adapt to. Studies show that although the effects of global warming are drastic, pollution hurts the environment even more. Due to the permafrost layer, it is hard for things to decompose. On top of that, oil also pollutes the environment, and many plants and animals suffer. Be sure to tune in next time for more breaking news with Fred Blankenship, Karen Minton, Glenn Burns, and me, Jovita Moore.